Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel English Tutorial. I am Rajni Meena, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Government College, Rawatwata. Today we will discuss about ballad. Ballad होता क्या है, किस किसने ballad लिखा इन English literature में. तो ballad is a poem that tells a story, usually in 4-line stanzas called quatrain. The ballad form is enormously diverse, and poems in this form may have any one of hundreds of different rhymes, schemes, and meters. Nearly every culture on earth produces ballads, often in the form of epic poems relating to the culture's mythology. However, the word ballad typically refers to the relatively short lyrical poem produced by European poets starting around 13th century. In popular music, the word ballad can also refer to a slow, romantic, or sentimental song. However, this has no significant relationship to literary definition. Types of ballad. There are different types of ballad. First is folk ballad. Folk ballad are traditional ballads that existed as an oral tradition before they were recorded in written language. These ballads are typically not attributed to any one author. These are some of the oldest ballads, and they tend to tell stories of love and adventure. Folk ballads typically employ common meter, since the alternating 4 stress and 3 stress line of common meter harken back to the 7 stress lines of the Old English epic poem Beowulf. And some people speculate that the form of the ballad derived from that poem Beowulf. Next, lyrical ballad. Lyrical ballads are called literary ballads. Lyrical ballads are poems that began to appear in the 18th century as a new variation on the folk ballad. Although the Romantic poets who pioneered the form of the lyrical ballads were inspired by the musical traditions surrounding traditional folk ballad, lyrical ballads have little to do with the oral tradition or music. Writers of the lyrical ballads from the 18th to 20th century, such as Coleridge and Poe, continued to use the bouncy rhythm of the hymn to tell their stories, but they allowed themselves to stray from always using common meter. In addition, these poets expanded the subject matter of the ballad by using lyrical ballads to tell everyday stories rather than only stories characterized by excitement or adventure. Next, a modern ballad. The word ballad is used today to describe many different types of poems and songs that tell stories, but not all modern ballads adhere to the conventions of meter or rhyme scheme that once defined the form. The musical roots of the ballad have, however, endured. Narrative songs, especially pop songs about love, are often referred to as ballads. While this is a reminder of the ballad's origin, the ballad today enjoys less prestige than it once did when it was considered to be a form whose merit was literary rather than musical. Next, characteristics of ballad. There are different characteristics of a ballad. First, a short story in verse. Every ballad is a short story in verse which dwells upon only on one particular episode of the story. There is certainly only one episode of the story in a ballad, and the poet needs to complete the story within the limits of a small number of stanzas. John Keats' ballad La Belle Dame Sans Merci is an excellent example in this regard. Next, universal appeal. Uh, there is a universal appeal in a ballad. Every single ballad touches upon a specific subject which bears universal significance. It is not simply restricted to his personality or his country, rather, it deals with the whole humanity. John Keats' ballad La Belle Dame Sans Merci convinced the readers that most of the women are perfidious and double crossing. Use of colloquial language is an indispensable feature of a ballad. The poet has a tendency to make use of day to day and common words instead of bombastic and flowery language in the ballad. John Keats has used colloquial language in his ballad La Belle Dame Sans Merci. Next, abrupt and unexpected opening. There is abrupt and unexpected opening of the ballad. The poem starts all of a sudden without providing any details about the subject matter. Similarly, the ending of the many ballads may also be abrupt and unexpected. There are no extra details about surrounding atmosphere, environment. The poem starts suddenly, and the reader has to visualize the setting himself through the words of the poet. Thus, the ballad lacks in superfluous detail. Next, dialogue is also an indispensable feature of a ballad. The story is mostly told through dialogues. Next, John Keats' ballad La Belle Dame Sans Merci, which is a complete dialogue between the speaker and the knight. Next, a refrain. Generally, in every ballad there is a refrain. Refrain is a phrase or a line which is repeated again after a stanza. Use of ballad stanza is another remarkable characteristic of a ballad. Every ballad is written a ballad stanza. Ballad stanza is a stanza which consists of 4 lines with ABCD rhyming scheme. There are 4 ascended syllables in the first and third line, while the second and fourth line there are 3 ascended syllables. Next, the use of supernatural elements is an imperative feature of a ballad. John Keats and Coleridge ballads are best example in supernatural features. Tragic theme. Usually the themes of the most ballads are tragic, but it must be kept in mind that there are some ballads which are comic in nature. Importance of ballad in literature. Ballads are perhaps the most ancient of all literary forms. The earliest works of literature that we know of all mythological epic poems that tell the stories of the culture that produced them today. A ballad is still a great way to combine 2 separate forms of literature, like a novel or a play. The ballad tells a story with characters and a plot line, but at the same time it has the meter and rhyme. of a poem. This combination of art forms lends ample opportunity for creativity and individual expression. Examples of ballad in literature. First example is Samuel Taylor Coleridge की poem Rime of the Ancient Mariner. This is one of the best example of a ballad. The poem is very strictly structured in terms of meter and rhyme and tells a story of a old sailor who stops people on their way into a party. The sailor describes a sea voyage he once took in which the ship was lost and everyone on board perished. Only the old sailor lived alive. सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल है क्लेमेंट क्लार्क मूर की पोएम द नाइट बिफोर क्रिसमस. दिस इज द मोस्ट पॉपुलर बैलेड एंड this poem is easy to remember because it has a simple rhyme scheme and a very predictable rhythm, and because the story it tells is a charming Christmas narrative that parents love to tell to their kids. Third example is John Keats' poem La Belle Dame Sans Mercy is an excellent example of ballad. Like Coleridge, Keats was one of the main poets of Romantic movement. He idealizes the storytelling tradition of ballad along with the strong emotions therein. We can see the 4-line stanzas through the poem as well as the rhyme scheme of ABCB. Keats also uses the 3-line of iambic tetrameter in each quatrain, ending each stanza with iambic trimeter, which is just about what the tradition ballad meter was. Thank you.